Philippine government non-state participants, foreign support, local-based drug dealers, distributors, suspected drug users, foreign drug cartels. The Philippine Drug War is the anti-drug policy and actions of the Philippine government under President Rodrigo Duterte, who assumed office on June 30, 2016. According to former Philippine National Police Chief and future Senator Ronald De La Rosa, the policy is aimed at the neutralization of illegal drug personalities nationwide. Duterte has urged members of the public to kill criminals and drug addicts. Research by media organizations and human rights groups has shown that police routinely execute unarmed drug suspects and then plant guns and drugs as evidence. Philippine authorities have denied misconduct by police, owing to its geographical location. International drug syndicates use the Philippines as a transit hub for the illegal drug trade. Some local drug syndicates and gangs are also involved in narcotics, utilizing drug mules to transport small amounts of illegal drugs to other countries. In the 90s, the Philippines became a temporary theater of the US-led war on drugs. At one point, the Drug Enforcement Administration even conducted their own operations in the country. The new millennium saw a boom in the illegal drug industry. In 2010 alone, a U.S. International Narcotics Control Strategy report estimated the illegal drug trade in the Philippines at $6.40 to $8.4 billion annually. This perceived growth of illegal drugs in the Philippines led to the nomination of Rodrigo Duterte in the 2016 presidential election. Owing to his time as mayor in Davao City, which was considered as the 9th safest city in the world, Duterte would win the 2016 Philippine presidential election, promising to kill tens of thousands of criminals, with a platform urging people to kill drug addicts. Duterte has benefited from reports in the national media that he made Davao into one of the world's safest cities, which he cites as justification for his drug policy. Although national police data shows that the city has the highest murder rate and the second highest rape rate in the Philippines. As mayor of Davao City, Duterte was criticized by such groups as Human Rights Watch for the extrajudicial killings of hundreds of street children, petty criminals and drug users carried out by the Davao Death Squad, a vigilante group with which he was allegedly involved. Duterte has alternately confirmed and denied his involvement in the alleged Davao Death Squad killings. Cases of extrajudicial killings have long since been a problem in the Philippines even before the Duterte administration. In a research report for the Asia Foundation conducted by Ati Al-A. Parreno on the grim tradition of police executions, there were a total of 305 incidents of extrajudicial killings with 390 victims from 2001 to 2010. With only a total of 161 cases, or 56% of the incidents, have been filed with the prosecutor. Ati Parreno also concluded that the number of cases could be higher. Philippine anti-narcotic officials have admitted that Duterte uses flawed and exaggerated data to support his claim that the Philippines is becoming a narco state. The Philippines has a low prevalence rate of drug users compared to the global average, according to the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime. In his inaugural State of the Nation address, Duterte claimed that data from the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency shows that there were 3 million drug addicts 2 to 3 years ago, which he said may have increased to 3.7 million. However, according to the Philippine Dangerous Drugs Board, the government drug policy making body, 1.8 million Filipinos used illegal drugs in 2015. The latest official survey published, a third of whom had used illegal drugs only once in the past 13 months. Estimates of the death toll vary. Officially, 5,100 drug personalities have been killed as of January 2019. News organizations and human rights groups claim the death toll is over 12,000. The victims included 54 children in the first year. Opposition senators claimed in 2018 that over 20,000 have been killed. In February 2018, the International Criminal Court in The Hague announced a preliminary examination into killings linked to the Philippine drug war since at least July 1, 2016. Based on data from the PNP and PDEA from June 2016 to July 2019, 134,583 anti-drug operations were conducted. 193,086 people were arrested. And 5,526 suspects died during police operations. 34.75 billion pesos worth of drugs was seized. 421,275 people surrendered under the PNP's Recovery and Wellness Program. And 499 reformation centers established. On the law enforcement side, 86 personnel were killed during the drug war with 226 wounded since 2018. According to General Oscar Albayalde and the PNP, since 2019, 50 of these casualties killed and 144 others who were injured were police. In speeches made after his inauguration on June 30 of 2016, Duterte urged,